The following presentation will provide a visual and oral guide to help you register for the Prior Learning Assessment, PLAR. This presentation covers the first two steps of the process. Step 1, how to log in and manage your way through the website so you can access and enter the needed information for registration. And Step 2, how to select your route through the PLAR process. The information in this presentation is for all applicants, no matter what route you intend to take through PLAR, either the case study route or the academic document review route. The guides to complete your registration, giving specific information about either the case study route or the academic document review route, are available as separate presentations and can be selected to view following this presentation. The presentation contains a lot of information, so please use at your own pace. The presentation may be paused at any time for you to check your understanding or to take notes. As well, you may replay any section of the presentation as needed using the on-screen controls. Before we begin, just a few important reminders. If you are not comfortable with computers or need assistance with understanding or completing the registration form, you may wish to have a relative or friend help you with online registration. They may help you to understand the instructions or correctly enter the information on your computer. You do not have to complete the registration in one session. You may complete it over several days or weeks. Your information is saved after each session so that you can come back to change or add information at a later date. There is a fee for PLAR, but payment is not required until near the end of the registration process. If you intend to take the case study route, payment is not needed until you book the date for the assessment. If you intend to take the academic document review route, payment is not needed until you compile and submit all needed information and documents. The best source of information for registration is the Guide to Complete PLAR. We will highlight where you can obtain this document later in the presentation. When you first arrive at the website, professionaltesting.ca, you see this home screen. Select the Prior Learning Assessment by clicking the indicated black box. This is the PLAR login screen that you will see each time you come to the site. The login information is needed each time in order to keep your information secure. Make sure that you have read the Guide to Complete PLAR before proceeding. The guide can be obtained by clicking the highlighted title as shown. When you click, you'll be taken to the guide. Depending on your computer and the web browser you use, you will be able to print the guide or save a copy of the guide to your computer. Please read this guide carefully before continuing to register for PLAR. When you are ready to log in, there are 3 things you need to enter. The first is your grandparented number from the college. Enter it in the box exactly as provided. If you are unsure of your number, contact the college. The second piece of information you need to enter is your last name. Only enter your last name, not your full name, and spell it exactly the same as what is in your college records. Contact the college if there are questions. The third piece of information is your password. If this is the first time you are logging in, then you must create a password. A password is needed to protect your information and to make sure others are not able to see the information that you provide. Keep a record of your password. Once you create it, you will need to use this password each time you come to the website to access your registration information. Again, if this is the first time on the site and you have no password, pressing the green Continue button will open a new window on your screen, allowing you to create one. You create your own password You can choose any combination of letters and numbers. Please choose a good secure password and make sure you remember this password for logging in at a future time. Enter your password you have chosen in the first box. Enter the same password in the second box so it can be confirmed. Lastly, click Create Password to finalize the password. Looking again at your login screen, when you want to log in the future, you will enter your member number, your last name, and the password you just created. You click Continue to proceed with the registration. The next screen you see will show you your personal information and contact information that is currently on file with the college. Check that this information is correct and current. You are not able to change the information on the screen. If there are changes, you must contact the college before continuing to register. Please make sure that the email address that is shown is correct, because it is the only means by which we will be communicating with you about your registration. It is very important that the professional title that is shown for you on your screen is correct, either TCM Practitioner, or TCMP, or Acupuncturist, RAC. Contact the college if there is an error. The requirements for completing the PLAR depend on which professional title you are seeking as a general member. Click the green box to proceed with your registration. The next screen brings you to step 2 in the process of registration. This section is about the PLAR process. Make sure you have read and understood the requirements of both the case study assessment and the academic document review so that you can correctly select the route you wish to take. Information about the 2 different routes is in the guide, and additional information can be obtained from the college website. If you do not have sufficient supporting documentation or are not able to obtain the needed documentation from a formal post-secondary institution, then you must take the case study assessment. At this step, indicate that you have read the guide and that you are aware of the requirements for PLAR. Click on the circle to show your choice. You must now select your route through PLAR, either the case study route, which is designated as the main route through PLAR, or the academic document review route, if you meet the stated requirements. It shows on the screen that there is a cost associated with PLAR. By selecting your route, it is not required at this time that payment be made. If you intend to take the case study route, payment is not needed until you wish to book the date for the assessment. If you intend to take the academic document review route, payment is not needed until you compile all your documents, complete the needed information, and make your final submission. Before leaving this page, you may get an error message if some information is missing. You must indicate that you have read the guide and have selected a route for PLAR in order to continue. Please note, for legal reasons, each time you come to the website, you must indicate that you have read the guide and are aware of the requirements, and you have selected your intended route for PLAR, either the case study assessment or the academic document review. Click the green box to save your information, and you'll be either taken for further information on the case study route or to the academic document review route, depending on your selection. This completes the guide for steps 1 and 2 of your registration. Please view the guide for either the case study assessment or the academic document review to get additional information needed to complete your registration for your selected route. Thank you for watching.